Hey everyone, I'm Riccio,
I'm Dan.
and this is Torchlight 2 Dry Run?
Our dry run of
Torchlight
2.
2. There you go, Dan. You should take care of this now. So this is a game that came out September 20th, we agreed on?
Yes, Thursday, September 20th.
2012. And, yeah, it's a game like Diablo and stuff, and I've probably played about 6 hours of it now.
I played 5 minutes.
Ooh, Dan likes it.
The reason why I buy Torchlight games is because they have absolutely no story, except for maybe a couple of splash screens, and there's just like, you don't need to listen to the music, you just go. And so I listen to podcasts, and that's it.
It's pretty mindless. It's not like Diablo games where it's like, hey, look at this insane story going on, you better pay attention or else nothing makes sense.
There's voiceovers and stuff, like pay attention. It's like, no, pass the opening cutscene of this game.
Kill shit, sweet loots, look purple colors. Game has some pretty okay settings. One thing I would recommend anybody who's playing this game actually is to go to the floating damage and text here. It's normally on sparse. If you put it on verbose, it tells you all your damage, so it's kind of easier to tell what's going on. If not, it's just kind of like sporadically like 56. You're like, oh, well, I guess that was good.
That's actually,
so
I looked at that. That's one of the only things I modified when I started this up. It's like, no, I want lots of just flashy text and stuff.
The things that appear on screen all the time, I didn't know you could actually turn this off. So I just learned this myself. So you can actually, if it's shitty, just don't even fucking show it. That's cool. Yeah. I like that. Wow, cool. All right. So I should really check out menus more often. Yeah, we're gonna get started. I myself already have a few characters here, level 8, 17, and 10. So I've already played a little bit. I've tried the ember mage, the engineer, and the outlander, which is the gun guy. This dude's the tank. This is the magic person.
Engineers are tanks?
Yeah, they're tanks or two-handed weapon crazy stuff.
Oh, so I accidentally picked the one that's closest to the warrior from the last game, which is I played.
Yeah. So we're gonna start a new game here. I don't remember that person's name.
I remember it.
You remember it?
Yeah.
Perfect. So we're gonna name our character as a dude. And we're gonna name him after our thousandth follower on the channel.
Subscriber.
Sorry, follower Twitch.
Just messing up words all over the place.
Twitch is fucking with. You're doing hand movements. No one can see it. So what was his name, Dan?
Thomas Walker 666.
Thomas Walker 666. So you are a lucky character name here. We're even gonna deck you out. We're gonna be a berserker, which is the other kind of roguelike melee class. So we're gonna change his face. So you looked really happy with this face. Yeah. So you look like a really happy dude. I like that. Let's make you as crazy as possible. Give you a mohawk, and you just can't stop smiling. That's great. He's really happy to be our 1,000th subscriber. Just make him as white haired as possible.
Okay, crazy. That's good.
So you can have different pets. They don't really give you anything different except for the look. So you can have a wolf. You can also change their appearances, change their color. You can have a hawk, a ferret, which is totally mine. I love ferrets. A papillon, a cat, a chakawari, which I believe was in the Torchlight console version.
That was the like bonus console pet.
Yeah. A bulldog and a panther. So we're gonna be awesome and give you a hawk. And let's make it a white hawk, brown hawk, black hawk.
You need to name it now.
And I'm gonna call it Spanx. It's a lot more than
Spanx a lot more is fine.
Spanx a lot more T, because then you don't know what the T is.
What's the T stand for?
Totally a lot of things, such as anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and call him Spanx. There's 4 different difficulties. You can have them all at the start. Casual mode is great for players of all ages who favor fun and action without deeper challenge. Best for first-time players. Normal mode presents. I'm just adding words to shit. A wide range of challenge without requiring in-depth knowledge of the game. Dan, why don't you read the next 2?
Veteran is intended for players familiar with Torchlight. If the challenges become too difficult, you may need to take extra time to improve your character abilities to progress. Elite mode is for advanced or brave players. The monsters are significantly tougher and you die often. Your adventure will likely take more time than in other game modes. Can you play that in hardcore if you die?
Yeah, you can do all of this in hard. Whoops, I don't want to start that. So you can do hardcore. Hardcore means you die if you die. Like your character is deleted. I don't know how it's handled. I don't really want to do that for this just in case I don't want to have to backtrack. But just so we don't have to pay too much attention, we're going to do on normal. I've been playing on veteran and I just started a Ember Mage on Elite. Elite feels like you actually have to grind a little bit to make sure that you're a bit ahead of the curve of the monsters and stuff. So what's cool is this game, unlike Diablo, you don't need to be online. You can do single player, internet, and LAN.
Can you bring your single player character online?
Your character is on all of them.
Oh, okay.
So you just pick
whatever
and choose.
type of game you want to start.
What is cool, what I will kind of not really show. Oh, okay. So if you do create, this game goes up to six players. Lets you choose like a lot of options. It's kind of a lot more Diablo 2-ish. Even though you can hit this button, it'll re-roll all your randomly generated areas and respawn everything. So that's pretty cool. It does not restart quest, I believe. So that's cool. We're going to, however, not do this. Just gonna do a bunch of normal. And you can do LAN, which is great. A lot of people like that. This game is heavily moddable, I believe, just like Torchlight 1. So you can actually just hack yourselves way better weapons if you wanted to. But it's not really worthwhile. I mean, you can if that's what you like, but yeah.
The reason I bought it at launch is so that at some point when I get really deep into listening to podcasts again, I'll have a game to play.
Yeah, I have
no intention of playing it until then.
Pretty much, I've been doing the same thing now with podcasts. Like, I even have like a TV show or something on the other screen.
What TV show?
My Little Pony.
There was someone in the comments on one of our FTL videos.
Yeah, asked if one of us was a brony. If you are listening to this, sir, I possibly am one. I think he said I have respect points from him.
Yeah.
I will like
respect
to redeem,
and internet points.
I would like to redeem those now, please, for another copy of Torchlight 2. No. Yeah, I like how this game is 6-player co-op. It's also drop in, drop out. Similar to Diablo 3, you can kind of put town portals down. Similar to Diablo 2, you can put town portals down at any point. They go back to the main city, and you can port through them and find people. But you can also do the Diablo 3 thing of just teleporting directly to people with one click. So that's
nice.
definitely awesome.
I didn't play a whole lot of Diablo 3 either.
Yeah, I actually, so far, my experience with Torchlight has been a little bit better than Diablo. Actually, much better than Diablo 3. Just because, unlike Diablo 3, you don't just... it's kind of like Diablo 2 in terms of you get skill points and you set them right away. You can only re-roll the last 3 skills that you've set. So by the end of the game, people are going to be dramatically different. And if you mess up your skills, well, too bad, so sad if you're more than 3. Which kind of sucks, but it's also kind of cool. Because the 3 trees that you can go down for each character are pretty different. Like we were saying with the engineer, like you can either be a tank, you can either be a 2-handed damage dealing crazy person, or somebody who summons robots a lot and is more support.
So that's like 3 classes in one. There's a tank, there's a DPS, and then there's a summoner, mage type thing.
And I think the mage dude has like fire, ice, which is a bit more support, and the other one is like wands and stuff.
Yeah.
So that intro was kind of cool.
It looked very
artsy.
Shank.
Yeah. So it just
graphics.
drops you right the fuck in the middle of this game, and you're ready to go punch dudes.
I think this is as far as I can go.
So not full.
Carry on to the Estherian Enclave, but you're on your own.
I was gonna say not full voice acting.
Wait, does it?
It doesn't on a lot of characters. I guess I was wrong.
Maybe there already.
That's how much I've played in 6 hours. But no, yeah. So most of the time there's not full voice acting. I think it's only on the main characters or the main quests. But yeah, one thing I think this game does well is unlike Diablo. Well, actually, I should probably get out of this town just a little bit here. Act 1. So we're just gonna kill something, and maybe I can get an item so I can prove.
Wait,
something.
the Alchemist, like the class from the first game?
Wait, well, what did it say about the Alchemist?
Wake of the Alchemist.
Oh yeah, so probably that.
The Alchemist is the big dude that...
No, the Alchemist is the... Alchemist was the name of the magic guy, I think, in the first one.
Yeah, but he was a player character.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we're just going to go ahead. The one thing that I think I have an issue with this game is, I think I was telling Dan earlier, is there's these weird frame drops. Something you'll just be playing at 60 frames smooth and crazy shit's going on with 6 players killing stuff. And then you'll go to like some lull of a place and it'll just drop to like 5 frames. You're like, okay, well. But it's still awesome. So let's see. Do I pick up an item here? It's random? I do not have a random item yet. So I'm going to keep going until I find a random item so
just
I can show.
advance ahead.
Yeah, I should probably just
Power.
advance ahead. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing this like I normally. Just explore everywhere. I forgot I'm on normal, so I don't really need to level everything. So let's see what my skill I start with. Eviscerate. You tear into all enemies directly in front of you, leaving them bleeding for 6 seconds. Base range is whatever meters. Eviscerate has a chance charge rate penalty. Oh yeah, so every class has this bar, or a bar like it. This one, Berserker gains charge by attacking enemies, fully whatever. What does it give you? enters a sped up frenzy state where all direct attacks result in critical hits and attacks have an increased critical chance. Decays over a period of time, as you saw. The mage, whenever it fills up, what happens is your spells cost no mana and they do 25% more damage.
Oh wow! See, I don't even know this stuff about the game.
Yeah, so
I was like, yo, these rat things from the first game blow up real good.
Yeah.
And
so
numbers pop out.
Right now, the frame rate's kind of shitting itself. I don't really know what's going on. It's just, it was no different than 10 seconds ago, but it'll clear up in a second.
It's probably this big dude.
Yeah, probably that big dude. Or not. Chunks. Things chunk up a lot. People say this looks like a kid's game. There's a lot of chunking.
You can probably turn that off, though.
I like that. Yeah, you can actually make this as 10-year-old friendly. There's an arrow chilling. Right, this fucking arrow right here chilling. It's chilling right there. I believe there's a show blood. Show weather. Ooh, that maybe makes things better.
Wait, was that off?
It was on. Let's check.
Turn it off.
Turn it off. See if that fixes it. It does nothing. Let's turn it back on.
Oh, turn off helmet. I want to see our guy's sweet mohawk.
You're right. I agree with this. Nice.
There we go.
We need mohawk. I'll open this.
That doesn't even...
Shut up. So, oh, I have no mana. But I feel like when I'm playing this, I get a bit more of a Diablo 2 vibe compared to Diablo 3. And I mean, this is made from, I think, 2 or more of the people who made Diablo 2, or Blizzard North, the old school Blizzard North team, which is pretty awesome. But
this game immediately feels different to me when I play it because the entirety of Torchlight 1 was just in a cave.
Yeah.
You were only outside when you were in the town.
Did you ever finish Torchlight 1?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how it unlocked a dungeon that was just infinite amount of things?
I didn't play that.
I really hope that that's in this game. So I would love.
Why
to
would
just,
it not be?
That's not. Well, I don't know. If it's not, I'm pretty sure someone's gonna mod it in. But anyways,
exactly.
So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show you guys why I like this game. It's like you said, you can keep going in dungeons and go deeper and deeper. And instead of having to send, like, going back and, oh, I'm gonna drop a town portal, you can actually open up your pet tab here and say like, oh, I don't need these hoods. And you can hit. Oh, I can't do it yet. Okay, well, I can't do it yet. We gotta wait till we get to the town. So I'll show you guys once we get to the town, which is that.
Once you cross this bridge, you're further than I was.
Oh.
Okay, this is all new content. I've seen this before.
How do you feel about this new content, Dan? Did you see that blood?
Yeah, that's new.
Did you see that blood?
All these numbers.
Oh, look at that guy. He's in the water.
Dead Vanquisher guard up
He
ahead.
disappeared. There's something dying here. I don't know what's going on. It's a dead Vanquisher guard. You are correct. Got a health potion coming out of his body. He probably should have used those, huh? It's too bad. So I'm gonna try to get to that town as fast as I can so we can kind of...
Oh, is that a player character from before too? The bow and arrow person?
No, those are just guards. Let's just chill out. I believe these spawn special things. Probably more things to kill. That guy chunked it. This class is kind of really powerful. Also, I've never played on normal before, so...
What difficulties are your characters on?
Veteran and elite.
Oh,
I just went straight into it. Sweet. So you can always choose more than one thing. What I've realized is...
Choose from more than
sorry.
one thing.
Thank you. As well as you always get money and experience. But, okay, so I've leveled up. Just like Diablo, you get to choose where your skills are going to go. Every quest item that you get... okay, maybe not this one. Or this one? Okay, see what it says requires level 2 or dexterity 19? As you go on, let's say if I'm a dexterity character like this melee guy, it'll be like, if you have dexterity of 40, you can equip it, or you wait till level 20. But at to have 40 dexterity, I'm at like 15 now. Actually, I can go up all the way to 25. So I'm like 3 levels away from being able to
Why are you putting everything into dexterity?
Because
I just played putting every single thing into strength and I'd kill bosses in like 3 hits.
Well, it depends on what you're
playing
playing as. Because Dex, this person's not meant to take a lot of damage, but his crit is insane because they'll have 2 weapons. So if I
improve his strength, then he hits twice as fast.
But the thing is, hold on, is that if I put stuff in the Dex, I can get a level 20 item that does way more damage.
level 2?
What? Yeah, that's level 2. But at one point you can do a dungeon and it'll be like, you have to be level 20, or if you have 40 things, so then you have a level 20 item at like level 6, and you're just fucking one-shotting, and it's just amazing.
That's interesting.
So I've been kind of playing by just pouring a shit ton into one.
I feel like...
And then going around. But that's the way I play, so.
It was never an or in the first game. Or am I crazy for thinking that? It was like a, hey, you need a level 10 and like dexterity, whatever.
So that's what it was. So that's why I kind of like this, and that's just the way I'm playing it. But you're right, like if I were to just be like, no, I straight up want damage now, I can just pour stuff into strength, put a bit into dexterity, and kind of tailor my person like that. But that's just kind of how I've been playing. Also, very nifty thing, when you're loading, I don't actually know if it shows the loading screens in recording. But at the top, it'll tell you have unsteady...
Why wouldn't it?
sometimes it freezes on this program. It
Oh.
just shows like a last frame. So it says unspent stats points or skill points, and it'll tell you like, hey, you should really assign these. So now that we're here, also this game features fishing. Again, I love it. I've actually spent like 30 minutes doing this for no reason. But fishing still lets you...
How do you do this? You wait till the bubble gets the exact...
Yeah, it'll change color. Yeah, it changes color, and you click it. So I just want to do that once to show people...
Feed it to your bird.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. So we're just going to do this quest just so we can kind of... Yeah, it looks really cool. I'm going to grab that. So actually, what like I just said, level 6, or... See, I do need strength for this one too. So
I told you to put in
you know what I
strength.
mean? Oh, actually, by the time I'm level 6, it'll be pointless. But anyway, but it's cool. So
Open up the
shared stash.
No, the skill trees.
Skill trees. You're correct. Okay. So you always start with 1. You can go to here, which is the respec dude, and I could just start up fresh if I wanted to.
Oh, that's nice.
But you can only do it for the last 3 skills. So I have 3 points. Just for shits and giggles, I'm just gonna fucking stack it into there.
Why? Try out the other skills.
Frost breath. You channel the frigid north winds to unleash a blast of icy breath, which mobilizes enemies and makes them more susceptible.
What's
to
the other
damage.
tree?
What's this one? Shadow burst. You transform to a spectral wolf. And okay, let's do this. Got me. Done. All right, so we're gonna do that, and so you can sell things. There's a dude you can beat on if you feel like doing that. You do unlock gems again at some point, which lets you either...
Those things you slot into things, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
So you can either choose one to get the gem out, which breaks the item, or you can break the gem and get the item slot back. So you can kind of choose like what you want. Like, is the gem more important?
Did you ever get that achievement in the first Torchlight for enchanting something 20 times?
You can enchant in this one as well. You can find random people and you just like fucking pay them a shit ton of money, and it just makes your shit insane.
No, but enchanted items can sometimes like backfire or
I
whatever
think
and just
so,
like
in
wreck.
I don't know if it does that in this one too, because I mean, if it does, it'll be a dick move, because you go to enchant and it's like, oh, it's 500, 1,000, 4,000, 10,000. Like, okay,
It was exactly that way in
Really?
the first game,
Okay.
but it could still fuck up and break. So
Okay.
it was like random chance whether an item would.
I did not know that, and I put like an epic item into there, and I was like, okay, we're good. Anyway, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this mission, or just a little bit more, so I can show you guys something. So I'm really close to the town, but actually just kill these people just to. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, that feels really good. So
It's too bad we don't have a pet wolf.
yeah. So let's say I'm knee deep in a dungeon. Actually, not knee deep. Let's say I'm neck deep in a dungeon. Hell, let's go head deep. I'm overflowing in a dungeon or drowning in a dungeon. Let's say. And I'm like, man, my equipment is looking so full right now. I'm actually gonna keep that. I'll be like, I should send these to. I should send these to my pet. I should actually, whatever, fuck it. Be like, oh, but I could totally use some potions. So while you're over there,
Oh my god, you can send it to
I
buy
know.
potions for
Oh,
you!
You should buy me some mana potions too, buddy. What about some town portals or possibly some identify scrolls, which I'll explain a little bit about this. And then you can just be like, peace out, and then it'll take 30 seconds or whatever, depending on how deep or how
And
far
you can
are.
recall it and stop them from... Great.
Yeah. So.
Wow, I thought the pet system was incredible in the first game.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of cool, huh? And.
Ooh, I like... Open up the menu again?
Yeah, sure. Nope.
It slides the screen over. It doesn't cover.
Yeah.
Unless you have both.
It's cool.
So you're not missing out on a portion of the screen.
So you'll see whenever he comes back here. This is actually really
It means
cool
you could
stuff.
just play with the character screen open the entire time.
Yeah, you totally could. So, hey, you made profits, you made money, you got my potions over here, we got 16 now. So I'll switch these potions. I always put these over here so I can put actual skills that I'll need. So that's cool. What else was there? There's something else that I wanted to show here. I can't quite remember. Oh, also the stat screen here, but hitting J, it's kind of ridiculous.
Oh.
Similar to the first game, I think.
I don't remember if this was in the first game.
I don't remember either, but it's kind of intense. But it's really good. I actually really enjoy this game a lot. And the fact you can play your characters in single player, then bring them online and play with your friends, it's really fun. And yeah, I don't know. It's just a good experience. That's what I'm hoping is, you know how there'd be like an infinite deep dungeon?
Yeah.
I would love to do that with the fact that I can be like, oh, I'm running low on potions. Don't even have to go back to town. Just keep going down. So like you said, turn on a podcast. Just go for it. just lose like 2 hours.
I'm sure they'll put that in.
I'm sure it's in it. I'm pretty sure.
I played the first Torchlight on the Xbox, even though I have it for PC as well.
Did you play it on PC?
Yeah.
How far? So I'd like to know how different it was.
Not far at all. It's the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Just it was with the controller?
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it way better with the controller, actually.
Apparently,
it doesn't require you to be as precise with clicks.
So people are asking for that. Apparently, you can use Xpadder, which is like a controller thingy for PC, to kind of get it working. However, Runic said straight up, they're like, we're interested in doing it. We don't know if we're going to be able to, but we're working on it. So that would be nifty.
Great. It's fine. I don't think I'm going to get deep into podcasts until that happens anyways. So,
but so this game also has completely generated levels. I don't know if you saw whenever you're creating a game, that random thing I said. It regenerates everything. So this...
Wait, like Diablo 3?
Diablo 3 didn't...
Totally
Diablo 3 kind of, but not really. Also the map, I love how you can have it on the side there. It's kind of a really nifty place, and you see the entire map. This is like, for example, a side quest. So, no reading.
The Scroll of Ammon Iric.
So, good enough. Experience, gold, whatever. Get some cool stuff. Accept it. I will take this, sir. And, I don't know how much really there is to show other than this.
It's Torchlight. If you like the first Torchlight, you're going to like the second Torchlight.
Set your pet to aggressive, defensive, passive, but you won't hit anything. Oh, so yeah, so the pet stuff is pretty cool. You can check out your consumables. So like we did, we fish. We got a war snout, which will turn him into a wolf, which actually increases his health and his damage.
Permanent?
No, 5 minutes. Some of them are permanent, however.
I got a permanent one for buying it on Xbox during the first week or whatever that turned my pet into a troll, and the troll was imbalanced.
Really? Like
it just killed everything. Okay. Yeah.
But there's the same thing. If you fish, you can find some pretty good stuff you can turn them into, which is awesome. But we got Spanx over here taking things out. What Spanx, right?
Yes.
Spanx a lot more tea. That's right. Good. It's doing good. Spank a lot more tea than I thought. So I believe these are special chests, which have like, yo, got you, gotta kill these hard monsters, but we're on normal, so we're just gonna rock their face a little bit here. Punch them in the gut, in their ghostly guts. Something is punching me from the chest, and I leveled up, so who gives a shit. But yeah, it's definitely awesome. Same thing as for Torchlight 1, there's Fame, which I believe makes you more recognized to make you pay less at shops, or
that's right.
Get more quests or something.
I think you get an XP boost from having more fame too, I want to say.
I think I want to say yes. Also, if there's one thing to be said about the pace, I guess, of this game, is I felt like Diablo 3 pulled you because of like the quote-unquote story-ish. It was alright, but it was like, okay, well, I really want to play more because this is kind of addicting. This, I find that the levels are just the perfect length. You'll always get just an item that you want just at like a certain point. Also, unlike Diablo, items you pick up, like, oh, this axe looks like it's for me, and Diablo would be like, oh, but it's got magic on it. Who gives a shit? This is normally stuff that's tailored for you, and the loot just feels better in this game. And
you seem to be getting a lot more green drops right at the beginning of this game.
Oh yeah, that's perfect for saying that. So you see this blue thing? See how it was unidentified?
Yeah.
When you level up, it automatically identifies some of your weapons. So you don't have to spend... So you just level up... it has a certain level, so if I find something that's unidentified again, it'll say, like, it'll identify it for level 5. Perfect, see? Oh, it's... See? I'm already past level 5, so it'll... Or 4 or whatever. So it just...
So it auto-identifies it?
Yeah. So it's kind of cool, because you'll pick up an item, and it'll be like, you need to be level 20 to identify it. You can be, like, 15. You can still spend a scroll to get it right now. But it's kind of cool because you'll pick up something and feel like, oh shit, like this is gonna be a sick
That's nice
item.
because I found myself holding on to just like a bunch of like kind of warrior looking stuff.
Yeah.
In the first game and being like, okay, so do I want to just hold on to this forever and then identify it when I get to that level, or? But now that it's automatic, it's great.
It pretty much makes the game just easy.
Do you know if it auto-identifies stuff that you have back in your like?
I was
town
just
stash?
upset. I'm not sure. I actually don't know. The fuck? I would say so, but I don't know. Oh, break that arm. But it seems like everything in this game is pretty much like, just keep playing, have fun. Fuck everything. Just get lost and have fun. Like, just, there's no annoyance, like, oh, I have to go back to town and figure out what I want to sell. You can just do it from right here, like, oh, this stuff, that seems good. Sell this one. This looks good. Just identify it. Who gives
Less
a shit.
MMO thinking, more single-player game thinking.
That looks good. Fuck it. Don't need that. That's a gun. Don't use this. Boom. Just get out of here. So, let's keep going. I know that was super unnecessary to do that right now, but it's awesome. I don't know. I love this game. It's really good. I got a spontoon. I don't even know what that is. My foot is like... I don't know.
They animated the foot on top of the...
It's kind of cool. Or it's broken. I think it's broken. But anyway. Yeah, no, it's definitely awesome. My only issue would probably be because the online is kind of unmoderated. If you play an open game, somebody could totally just join your game with hacked weapons and just blow the shit out of everything.
But whatever, you're not going to get banned for it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The game's not bad for it. It just kind of lets you choose, like, do you want to play with friends or do you want to be open to that? It's really up to you. Not my pet's back. So, I don't know. I don't know really what else to show. And I mean, as much as there hasn't really been story going on right now, there are still story elements and pretty intense boss battles. And
are the bosses still stand still, hold attack, get low on health, drink a potion?
Yes. However, if you're playing... Okay, so unlike Diablo 3, there's not like some insane potion... Like, I hit potion. The only reason I can't use another one is because I'm already full health. So if I was getting hit, I could just mash the shit out of that button and just eat all
That's
of
how it was in the first game.
Yeah. But I mean, like in Diablo, it would be like, hit a potion, you gotta wait 45 seconds or something. So there we go. Just enchant the shit out of this. I don't have money. Fuck this piece of shit. So...
You got attack speed.
I got attack speed. Magic Find, actually.
Oh, is that what
so
that...
enchantment
okay.
one. That's cool. Yeah, so you just randomly find that guy. He's not chilling out in the town anymore. That's actually really rare. So in my 4 hours that I played on one character, I just found one. So that's actually kind of cool.
Can you not enchant things in towns anymore?
It doesn't seem like it unless he finds his way to your town. I'm not that far into it. I don't actually know how long this game is.
Maybe there'll be multiple towns.
That is totally possible.
Because if Torchlight's blown up, apparently, like it's
Yeah.
at the beginning of this game.
Yeah. But damn, you said something. What were we just talking about? Torchlight, towns,
Bosses?
enchantment, bosses. Oh yeah, the bosses are pretty crazy. Like I was saying, I'm playing on veteran and elite. So I'd say on like normal, yes, you can just mash them in their face and whatever, drink potions. But in the other ones, a lot of them have like overhead attacks, which you can totally dodge and stuff. And if you get hit by them, well, it's probably either gonna like kill you instantly or chunk like a massive amount that you can't heal fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
So it's mindless at like the easier levels, like they say, and then like normals, just have fun.
Yeah.
But they definitely tailor it to more hardcore stuff if you want it to be hardcore.
Seems like there's something in this game for everybody.
Yeah.
You can buy it for your kids and turn off all the blood and stuff, and
Yeah.
then they could just run around, whatever. What's
Yeah.
the dying penalty?
Here, I'll show you guys.
I never died in the first game
Actually, let's just...
because I played on normal.
Yeah, I've died actually several times. From what I've seen so far is it's either spawn back to town and lose nothing, or spawn at the entrance to whatever dungeon or level that you just joined and lose some gold. I know in Torchlight 1, if you died, you could also sacrifice experience to spawn directly where you are standing.
Oh.
So
you could choose to spawn town, beginning a dungeon, or lose XP to spawn where you're standing.
Yeah, so it definitely looks like they'll have that in this one again, because the choices kind of look like there's a little space for
I
it.
want to say those are
go
also the
down.
respawn options for Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's let ourselves die here. My pet's gonna kill everything. I freaking hope not. Passive, you fool. Stop. Hit me, Jack. Don't hit the bird.
Can your pet die?
Actually, yes, it can. In fact, when you're playing on the harder modes, as someone said, it pretty much becomes part of the soundtrack to hear like your pet is fleeing. Your pet is low health. Your pet is fleeing. You can there's a
Oh, the screen flashes when.
yeah, it's nice. Also, I don't know if we said this, there is a full screen windowed, which I love.
Also, you can pick which monitor.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go, resurrect right here. So that actually was not available to me in veteran, so maybe it's a normal mode thing.
Lose gold, resurrection town, lose nothing.
Yeah,
resurrection
or lose
entrance,
less gold.
72 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Just
but see what I
resurrect
mean here is it shows you experience and it shows you fame.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the higher level you are, you'll be able to be like, or you can use fame. So we're just gonna spawn right where we are because we don't really care right now. Yeah, it's definitely really cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it.
Smash urns.
Smash
Complete
urns. Oh.
dungeons.
That's what I want to say. There's no repairing in this game. I don't know if there was in Torchlight 1. I'm just used to Diablo 3 by now.
There was like stuff had durability, but I never used a single item for
that
long
one,
enough
yeah.
for it to matter.
So yeah, and this straight up. Let's see. Here's the boss. Where the fuck is that? So Or mini boss. These are like the special dudes.
Champion undead.
Champion. Yeah.
Dividing.
So to me, it's like, if I were to do this smart, it'd be like, he's about to attack. Oh, I'm stuck in a wall. So this is not a good thing. This is not a good thing. I'm actually pushing myself deeper into the wall, I believe. Can I? No. Okay. So there we go.
No, you're fine.
We're good. So I could be like, oh, this guy's at attack. He missed. He missed. So see, if I was playing this character, I'd probably be doing shit like that.
You're saying that's how you'd spec?
Oh, see, look, now there's 2 bosses. So, oh, there's actually 3 bosses going on. I don't know what's going on here. Doing some pro dodges here. So I'm trying to be a little MLG for the viewers here, but
MLG.
I'm getting some wolf headshots. I got a dodge. You see that dodge? Pro chance. All right, so we got some fame. My one complaint is sometimes you'll see that there's a lot of stuff on screen, and you'll be like, "Oh, what the hell?" But I feel like
But we found out at the beginning of this, you can customize that.
yeah, you can also pick that up, but it doesn't matter because you don't have to worry like, "Oh no, if I pick it all up, I won't have space," because you just send your pet.
Yeah, and then just
matter.
stand still for
Yeah.
40 seconds or whatever it is.
So actually, we got spells, which is also something that I wanted to show. Each character can have 4 generic spells, just like Torchlight 1.
Yeah.
This one is an animal handling thing, which I can right-click and learn.
If you held the right trigger and then pressed a face button, that's how you activated a spell.
So this one, well, you drag it down here, but that's a passive. So this makes my pets do more damage as well as come back to me faster. But you can also do.
Could you give that spell to your pet?
I could have actually, but I don't think it would work well. Unless the pet that I have in my main character, he can summon his own zombie. So I have like a pet who has a pet. So maybe if I had animal handler on the pet, I don't know what the hell that would be, but just fucking deception it. And then give that skeleton. No, you can't actually put anything on that skeleton, but that'd be cool.
Lame. I want an army.
But there's some cool stuff in this game. The Outlander has some not so fantasy. Well, I don't want to say not so fantasy.
What are all the different classes in this game?
So there's this dude. Actually, if you want, I can bump out. So we have this melee guy. So see, unspent stat points. I don't know if you guys can see this. So I totally leveled twice there. Did not realize. If we load into, so we have this dude, Thomas Walker 666, who's that kind of rogue dude. We have the chick who's this is just a chick. It's an ember mage. Cast fire stuff, ice things, and I don't think you can summon, but the general options will let you summon.
Okay.
We have this dude just like the tank. I made him a tank, sword and shield. Actually, I forget. Helmets are now off. And he can summon robots. So right now, what I learned is you can throw down spider mines, but they don't disappear until 15 seconds, and the cooldown's 3 seconds. So if you want to, you
just keep.
I usually have like 15 just following me, and I run into a fight and they just go and just clear the room. I'm like, hey, just do it again. So he's actually my favorite character right now. And as well as he has a heal bot. And then you have this dude who uses guns, shotguns,
so that's the
cannonball
Outlander?
launchers. Yeah, Outlander. Cannonball launchers. He's more like a ranged rogue. He can like backflip, set traps, I believe. And,
so he's like the, what was it called, the Ranger from the first game?
Yeah. One thing I like about Torchlight 2 better than 1 is not only the talent trees that you'd get was like your magic guy, your passive-ish kind of tree, and then you'd have like your generic like whatever, just random stats. You'd have like better experience or better life gain or whatever.
Yeah.
This one, it's 3 distinct talent builds or specs or whatever. Like completely fire if you're the fire mage, completely ice, completely maybe a mix of weird stuff. Outlander is gonna be like ranged or melee with daggers if I wanted to, with like backflips and shit, and then passive I think with traps. I don't know if it's actually traps though. I could have my tank dude who could be a 2-handed guy, or a robot dude, or a melee dude. I actually didn't check what the other ones were. Oh no, we had like they all seem like different roguey stuff. So each build is really different, which is awesome.
Is it just the 4 classes?
Yeah, there's just the 4 classes. I'm pretty sure the game's gonna be moddable, so I'm pretty sure people are gonna be able to create their own. I just want to make sure. Actually, I'd really hate to be wrong about that. Yeah, it's just the 4 classes, and each one can be a man or a chick.
Unlike in the first game.
Yeah, unlike in the first game. Yeah, like some pretty crazy looking people that look completely different. Not really. Yeah, some pretty cool stuff. Big old wrench. It was awesome. The cats in this game actually make the like the throat. Oh, it's good.
Purring.
Thank you. You're my wordsmith today. Yeah, all in all, that's pretty much Torchlight 2. If you actually try and go to an online game here, I don't really want to join one, but a lot of people
join with Thomas Walker.
Yeah, so a lot of people are playing 1 to 10. So this guy's level 10 here. He's playing on veteran. He has a slot. And
join. Do it.
Do it?
Yeah.
Okay, connecting the host. And Yeah, so you can set passwords.
If there's anything
As you can tell, the
absolutely
majority-
offensive in this,
Yeah.
you can just
Connection
edit it
failed.
out.
So there's also, I think, connection to issues maybe. So I don't know what I just clicked on. We're gonna join this person's game. Hopefully he's not gonna be like owning the end boss. There's a dude above it that said level 202. So
Where is this?
level 20. I don't know what's going on. So this is the starting zone, and if I wanted to click on this dude, be like, I don't know what this person.
Standing right there.
He's standing right there. Okay, well that was not as exciting as I wanted it to be. But you could just teleport.
So wait, is there no? You don't have to move through areas together. You can be in separate
Nope,
areas,
yeah,
but
this
in the
person
same
can just
game.
leave.
Oh,
That's kind of cool, yeah. I thought that was awesome too, but then because I was just been playing Borderlands, but in Diablo you can do all that stuff. However, in Diablo 3, if someone progressed to a different act, you had to join them there. You couldn't go back to Act 1. In this one, it seems you can just fucking go anywhere you like.
great.
And as you can see, if you go to the portal, if you had a portal down, you could either choose to be on him or the portal, or all your waypoints, which I have none.
Nice.
Which is cool. Or you can go to yours. But, no, it's awesome. It's definitely really cool. 612 gold. Representing. My skills. Got my quests. Check quest. God, I wish Borderlands had multiple quests. Check your stuff. Abandon. Why would you do that? Options. That's just options. Yeah.
All right, I think that's
That's pretty
Torchlight
much.
2.
It's gonna do it.
Really? All dexterity?
Damn right. All right. For this character, I forgot my skill points. I have to go back in. Yeah, I think it's gonna do it for Torchlight 2. So yeah, if anybody's interested, also it's quote unquote bargain. It's $20 instead of like full price Diablo 49
I
or
think
50.
the developer said something about like it's $20 so that more people buy it and play it together.
And by no means does this $20 mean less content, because I think there's a lot of stuff to do in this, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be like Torchlight 1 where you can sacrifice your end game character and pick one of his items to pass down to all your other characters. It's like a legendary heirloom. I found that one out.
Heirloom.
Heirloom. Thank you.
Heirloom.
So, heirloom.
Wasn't that
Put it
thing
in
called
your stuff.
Dynasty Mode or something?
I don't remember. Maybe. Sure. Yeah, that's gonna do it for Torchlight 2. Check it out. Available on Steam as well as I think the Runic website. So,
Yeah, you can just buy it straight from them.
yeah. And actually, I should probably show you guys if I go to online. It uses your Steam friends list. However, oh sorry. So, okay, we can't actually show it. But whenever you first log in, you can tie your Steam friends list, and it'll just find anybody who has it and auto add it. So you don't have to be like, oh, what's
okay.
your friend name? And then yeah, so you can actually check offline. You have all my Steam dudes just chilling out.
You have a lot of Steam
Yeah,
dudes.
there's a lot of Steam dudes. Yeah, so Torchlight 2, pretty awesome. I recommend checking it out if you like dungeon crawlers.
I recommend checking it out if you like podcasts.
Yeah. Also check out our podcast and then play this game. Totally worth
Yeah,
it.
play this game to our podcast.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So yeah, I've been Richo,
I'm Dan.
and take care, everybody.